Social media has the potential to change our world, and this gives it real currency in business and personal terms. I'm Emma Sadler, and you're watching Social Currency. Remember, we're live tweeting this show, so join us by sending a tweet using #SocialCurrency410. Our big story for the day is on the potential effect that social media can have on share prices and associated insider trading offences. But before we get into all of that, here's this week's biggest social media news. In perhaps the most disturbing story of the week, a Florida man called Medina turned himself into the police after confessing to killing his wife via Facebook, and by posting a picture of her blood-stained body collapsed and contorted on the kitchen floor onto his Facebook profile with a note, "I'm going to prison or death sentence for killing my wife. Love you guys, miss you guys. Take care, Facebook people." He has been charged with first-degree murder. In one of the most high-profile examples to date, Hastings, who's the CEO of Netflix, an American company that allows subscribers to stream movies and television programs online, posted to his personal Facebook page, "Congrats to Ted Sarandos and his amazing content licensing team. Netflix monthly viewing exceeded 1 billion hours for the first time ever in June. As a result of that single Facebook update, Netflix stock rose from $70 to nearly $82 in the space of a day." The Securities and Exchange Commission, the equivalent of our Financial Services Board, instituted an investigation, and at the core of the Commission's report is the imperative that information that could affect share prices of listed companies must be disclosed in a way that does not benefit any particular class of people. Some stock exchanges around the world have even introduced monitoring requirements to make sure that they are happy with everything that's being said about their company on social media. But just how onerous is this monitoring requirement? Joining me now to discuss this is Angela Ferreira from Brand's Eye. Angela, how difficult is it to monitor what people are saying about your company?
It's very, very possible. Mm-hmm. It's quite an onerous task. Online monitoring happens in accordance with a series of search terms. So it is possible to put in specific employees' blog handles, Twitter handles, etc. And then you can add specific key search terms that are relevant to the category. For example, share price, stock, rand, tips, etc.
Let's take a question from one of our Google Hangout guests. Tharu, what's your question?
If someone is found guilty of insider trading via social networks, is one able to standardize the punishments, or does it open itself up to some bias?
Tharu, it's such a good question. The truth is that now insider trading is an offense under the Financial Markets Act. It is dealt with like all the other offenses under that act. So you could face a fine up to R1 million, but probably more likely is that you would be fired from your job. That's all we've got time for today. Thanks so much to my guest, Angela Ferreira from Brand's Eye. Next week, we'll look at employment law issues and whether or not you can be fired for what you say online. From me, Emma Sadler, thanks for joining us. Remember to tweet us using the #SocialCurrency410, following us on Twitter @CNBC Africa, and following me @Emma Sadler. I'll see you on Twitter.